I talk about the White Fung, that is a novel by American author Jack London, and the name of the book's eponymous character of Wild Wolf Dog, first serialized in Outing magazine between May and October 1906. It was published in book form in October 1906. The story details White Fang's journey to domestication in Yorkin Territory and the Northwest Territory during the 1890s Klondike Gold Rush. It is a companion novel to London's best-known work, The Call of the Wild, in 1903, which is about a kidnapped domesticated dog embracing his wild ancestry to survive and thrive in the wild. Much of White Fang is written from the viewpoint of the oral canine character embodied enabling London to explore how animals view their world and how they view humans. While Fung examines the violent world of wild animals and the equal violent world of humans, the book also explores complex themes including morality and redemption. As early as 1925, the story was adapted to film, and it has seen several more cinematic adaptations, including the 1991 film starring Ethan Hawke and a 2018 original film for Netflix. The characters that I share, but I don't want to describe it. If you want to, you can just pause the screen and read it. I now go direct to the summary. The story begins before the wolf dog hybrid is born, with two men and their sled dog team on a journey to deliver the coffin of Lord Alfred to a remote town named Fort McGarry in the higher area of the Yukon Territory. The men, Bill and Henry, are uh, stalked by a large pack of starving wolves over the course of several days. Finally, after all of their dogs and Bill have been eaten, more teams find Henry escaping from the wolves. The wolf pack scatters when they hear the large group of people coming. The story then follows the pack, which has been robbed of its last prey. When the pack family brings down a more big family is ended, they eventually split up, and the story now follows a sea wolf and her mate One Eye. One Eye claimed her after defending and killing a young rival. The sea wolf gives birth to a litter of five pups by the Mackenzie River, and all but one die from hunger. One Eye is killed by and Lynx while trying to rob her den for food for the sea wolf and her pup. She later discovers his remains near the Lennox den. The surviving pup and the sea wolf are left to fend for themselves. Shortly afterward, the sea wolf kills all the Lennox kittens to feed her pup, prompting the Lynx to track her down, and a vicious fight breaks out. The sea wolf eventually kills the Lynx but suffers severe injury. The Lynx carcass is devoured over a period of 7 days as the sea wolf recovers from her injuries. One day, the pup comes across five indigenous people, and the sea wolf comes to his rescue. One man, Grey Braver, recognizes the sea wolf as his late brother's wolf dog, Kichi, who left during a famine. Grey Braver's brother is dead, and so he takes Kichi and her pup and names the cub White Fang. White Fang has a harsh life in the native camp. The current puppy pack, seeing him as a wolf, immediately attacks him. The natives protect him, but the pups never accept him, and the pups leader Lip singles him out for persecution. White Fang grows to become a savage, callous, morose, solitary, and deadly fighter, the enemy of his kind. It is at this time that White Fang is separated from his mother, who is sold off to another native camp by three angles. He realizes how hard life in the wild is when he runs away from camp and earns the respect of grave braver who he saves his son Mitsa from a group of boys seeking revenge for White Fang attacking on the one of them for trying to beat him for no reason. When a famine occurs, he runs away into the woods and encounters his mother Kishi, only for her to chase him away, for she has a new litter of calves and has forgotten him. He also encounters Liblib, whom he fights and kills before returning to the camp. While when White Fang is 5 years old, he is taken to Fort Yonko so that the braver can trade him the gold hunters. There are a malicious dog fighter named Beauty Smith convinced to get Grey Raver addicted to whiskey and then, when drunk, sell White Fang to him. White Fang defeats all opponents pitted against him, including several wolves and lynx, until a bulldog called Cherokee is brought in to fight him. Cherokee has the upper hand in the fight when he grabs the skin and fur of White Fang's neck and begins to throttle him. White Fang nearly suffocates but is rescued when a rich mining expert, Weedon Scott, stops the fight and forcefully buys White Fang from Beauty Smith. Scott attempts to them White Fang, and after a long, patient effort, he succeeds. When Scott attempts to return to California alone, White Fang pressures him, and Scott decides to take the dog with the back home. In Sierra Vista, White Fang must adjust to the law of the state. At the end of the book, an escaped convict, Jim Hall, tries to kill Scott's father. Judge Scott for sentencing him to prison for a crime he did not commit, not knowing that Hall was railroaded. White Fang kills Hall and is nearly killed himself but survives. As a result, the women of Scott's estate named him the Blessed Wolf. The story ends with White Fang relaxing in the sun with the puppies he has fathered with the sheepdog Quilly. So that's all about the story of White Fang. It's an interesting story about of the animal that is a central character is a dog.